Okay guys, I'm going to introduce you to the new lighting system. It consists of a micro PC and a touchscreen, which is pretty much all you need to control it. And so let me get into it. If the power goes out or the computer has to be restarted, it's going to come up to this Windows screen, and you'll have to launch the program that runs the lighting, and that's called DMXIS right there. While I'm doing this, let me show you, there's a little PC, a little Lenovo micro PC behind here, and there's a power button right in the corner. So if the power, or we had a power bump or something in here, it might need to be turned back on to get back to your lighting control. So again, it should come up here, and it should come up to DMXIS. Normally you don't have to do this. Normally we just leave it running, but to launch it, you have to hit it real fast a couple times, I found. There we go. So it loaded the program, and it, don't worry about this. There's no audio input for this. So just hit OK to clear that. And there's your lighting board, basically. Basically, very similar to what we had before, just in a PC form. And this is the lighting board mode, and you won't probably need this too much unless you need to do something custom. And if you do, you can adjust things manually this way. Everything's labeled. So the left front PARs are labeled, the right front PARs. We have the rear LEDs, red, green, and blue. Okay. Same thing with the left and the right, red, green, and blue. And then we have the stage lights, which are the white lights right down here. You can actually touch it and drag it up and drag it down. It's not exactly precise when you put your finger on it, but if you run out of room, just grab it again and drag it again. And there you go. Okay. And as you can see, as I'm dragging it up, dragging it down. So you can do it manually. The cross is the same way. It has its own adjustments. We have a problem right now with the floor lights, the white lights on the floor. Looks like we took a lightning hit on one of our boxes, so I'm gonna have to go back and try and repair that and get that going. Eventually, I'll probably put that on number 32, so that when you're up here, it's quick and easy to find. The two that we use the most probably are the white lights for the stage, which will be on the far left, and the white lights for the floor, which I'm going to put on the far right, so that we can find it a little bit easier. But normally, that's only if you needed to make a manual adjustment. Normally, what we're going to be in is the preset manager. So you hit that, and that puts us into the presets. And so the first time I loaded this up after I close the program, it defaults back to general. What we need to do is hit La Cosecha service, and then it has all the stored presets that I put in there. So if I want to, if the pastor's getting ready to preach, hit sermon. Let me show you what happens. All the lights are on for that, and they should be adjusted as the preset is adjusted. There are other things on here. We can set it up for worship music. Does a little bit different. You're not going to see much difference. Floor announcements, like I say, we have a problem with equipment right now. I can't show you that. All black just turns everything off, and that's how you can leave it when you're done for the day. Just hit that and you're done. Just walk away. You don't have to turn anything off. I just, for fun, set up green, green, red, and blue, and we can, make custom settings for these. But here's green, kind of cool. Red, blue. Like I say, you can do all kinds of things with this. We just haven't really scraped the surface yet, but it's a nice system, and I think it's going to make using the system much easier from the operator's perspective. And just try not to overwrite my presets if you can help it, and you can create new presets. Create a new one, go back, hit your settings, go back, and then overwrite. But try not to overwrite any of my presets, please. Okay, turn that back down manually. But there are a lot more features. You can go online, go on YouTube and look up DMXIS, and there's some tutorials on there that are really good. But really, it's very simple to use. You should be able to walk in. Hopefully this is the way it'll look when you walk in. Probably will be on the preset manager. That's what most people will need. And it'll be all black, and you walk in and you hit whatever you want. Pre-service, floor, announcements, worship music. But anyhow, hope that helps.